Well, they say when you hit rock bottom, the only way to go is up, and that couldn't be more true for our next guest. Author and motivational speaker Natasha Graziano made her darkest days her greatest triumphs, and now she's empowering millions to manifest the life they want. And it is my pleasure to welcome Natasha to Inside South Florida. Glad to have you here.
Hello.
Hello. You are a vision in white.
Oh yes, today we are all about white. It's a color of purity, it's a really good feeling, it's just new beginnings.
We've manifested each other.
It's exactly up there. I saw you and I thought, my goodness, I want to share with him around these topics which are so prevalent right now.
They are.
How to manifest your dreams.
Well, we're going to talk about manifestation, but your book, Be It Until You Become It. There's no fake it till you make it here. One, it's a Wall Street Journal, USA Today bestseller for a good reason. You weren't always the Natasha that we know. You have hit rock bottom, depression, suicidal thoughts. But yet here you are, this vision, as I said, and this person who is really inspiring millions across the world. Take us through your journey.
Thank you. Well, yes, it definitely wasn't all roses and what you see today. It was a really tough journey. And I think only because I hit rock bottom was I able to transform. Only because I got to the place of where do I go from here was I able to rebound off and direct myself in a new direction. I realized rejection is just redirection. You have to realign who you are.
Realignment, yes. What was rock bottom for you?
Rock bottom was having no money, being in debt hundreds of thousands, having the worst suicidal thoughts because I just didn't know where my life was going, and being a disappointment to my son. That was the worst. Yep, and that was the worst point. When you literally look at your son every day and think, how have I gotten here? How have I become this person? I felt so disappointed in myself. I'd let the world down, and all I wanted to do, Jason, was be a role model to him and someone else in the world.
It wasn't just like you had this switch, the mindset shift, and then all of a sudden, from the sky, boom, this new life appears.
Yes.
The work was also part of that plan.
The work was a big part of that plan. I always say to people, you can't just wishful think and hope it's gonna come in. No, you have to take action. You know, when you feel inspired to suddenly call someone, to suddenly text somebody, you've gotta do it, whatever that is. That's your intuition telling you, honey, you're on the right path.
Natasha, you have been in spaces and have spoken with some of the most successful men and women in the world, like Mark Cuban, for instance. When you are connecting with someone like Mark, for instance, what is that like?
Well, it was always a dream to go on stages alongside some of the biggest giants on planet Earth, and it's still amazing to be up there. I still get butterflies. I'm still like, wow, I'm alongside these amazing people and coaching some of these amazing people. You know, I get to look after some of the girls on Selling Sunset who have been on your show. You know, I'm super close and worked with, had loads of people on my podcast like Steve Aoki, and the list is phenomenal of who I work with, but it was just a dream once. It was just, you know, where do I go next? But you always keep moving the goalpost. Every time you achieve a goal, you just move the goalpost another bit, and then you just move it again, and then you just move it again, and it keeps moving. So I'm like, okay, cool, now I've worked with this person, let's go for this person, let's do this. It's help as many people as you can.
You have a community of over 20 million people online that look to you as a source of guidance and also as a leader. The responsibility of that, is it heavy?
To be honest, I see it like, you know, it's just a platform to help them to add value in their lives. I see it every single day as, am I adding value to somebody's life? Every single thing I post, we plan in advance and we think carefully about the audience. It's a different thing for a different platform, and we really think, is this genuinely adding value to somebody's life? And if the answer is not a hell yeah, then it's a no.
The book is Be It Until You Become It. The author is this incredible woman, Natasha Graziano. Wow, that's all I can say. Thank you for your time on ISF.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.